ladies and gentlemen, we've got with me in the studio, Mr. Alex Ogogo Okoregwe. I'm taking your flowers for you. Can I take your flowers for you?
Yes, you can. How are you?
I'm very well. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm fine.
So glad to have you in the studio.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I know some Gen Zs don't know. Well, let me school you people a little bit, yeah? Mr. Alex Ogugu
Okoregwe. That's my full name.
Alex O.
Yes, correct.
I think Alex O is fine.
Yeah.
He's actually a creative director and the CEO of Pro Media Productions. He's actually the pioneer of what we now call the Indigenous rap, the Pidgin rap, you know.
Yes, Pidgin rap and this whole fusion, you know, of pop music with local languages, local stuff, you know.
All those things that they used to do. I'm saying, that's nice.
Yes,
that's nice. So you have literally been there. You've been in the industry for the longest. You saw all these children, all these Gen Z.
Yes, absolutely.
So can you just tell us a little bit about like that, just real quick?
Yes. Like most other popular musicians, you know, the music calls you to come in. You know, you jump on. From primary school to secondary to, you know, then got to into Lagos, you know, after my secondary education, and started looking for the opportunities, you know, to channel my ideas, my songs, my materials, you know, and luckily for me in 1988 I got a chance from Polygram Records.
Wow.
Yes, it's now called Premier Music.
Premier Music,
yes. So that was when my first album was released, entitled Getting Loose.
Ooh.
Yes, so after that, yes, well, a lot of people thought it was a little bit too foreign.
Okay.
Yes, and some people were actually asking some of their relatives overseas to buy my record in the US, and you know, so I just thought I needed to do something extra to bring it down home.
Back
you know,
home,
so
sure.
yeah, I started bringing in the Pidgin rap.
Something they could relate with, grassroots.
Yes, we take some time to bubble and shuffle. After all the you know, all those things, I started bringing them in, and it actually improved my chances, you know, because we started selling more records, more cassettes, more, yes, you know. And my career peaked after 5 records. Wow. Yes, and I started thinking, what do I do next? Try and, you know, upgrade yourself, travel, see what's happening. And I traveled out of Nigeria, you know, lived in many countries, played music all the way. The only thing that I wasn't doing was releasing new songs, but I was always performing, singing concerts, you know, producing jingles, commercials. So it's always been music. Then when the opportunity came, I also took time to study film and animation.
Beautiful, because I was going to talk about that real quick.
Okay.
I like the fact that, I mean, listening to you now, you said the fact that you were reinventing yourself. You didn't just see at the music. That's what some people will do. Oh, I sing, that's enough. Yeah, they don't know how to produce music. They don't know how to, they cannot do anything else aside music. But that's not your case. You produce, you direct, you tell stories. You're a visual director and all of that.
And they're all related. You know, it's all in the arts. You understand? Yes. You know, you like I write my songs. I play the instruments, produce. Even they do it in the name of love and celebrate and all those.
Yeah.
I did about 95% of the work in the studios, while the big producer now comes in. Yeah, so I've always been doing that, and I think it helps to have a better idea of how to do the things, put the things that you want to do together. Okay. You know, so that people will accept it better.
True. Yeah, so let's talk about the collaboration, Shine Like a Star, that literally got me, guys. You need to go to our website. I was dancing. Okay. Looked like I was dancing, but not necessarily dancing. This song that has Prince Amaho.
Yes.
It's actually a Nigerian, German, and all of that. Tell us about that collaboration just a little bit.
Okay. Prince and I. Prince is one of those Nigerians who left, who traveled out in the 90s. Went for some training, engineering projects and stuff. Yeah. So he found music. You know, he's always been interested in music. So he took time to get into it. And luckily for him, he got signed by BMG Records.
Oh.
And he continued from there, you know, hit after hit, and then started his own record company. And we had been talking about us doing projects together. So now he's thinking of coming back home, as in homecoming, come home, give back to the society,
you know,
be part of whatever people are doing to build the industry here. So he said, okay, let's do a collaboration. Let me feature in your song. And he chose that particular song. So I put it together myself, and then we did a mix in Germany, did a couple of mixes actually. Did some in Nigeria, some in Germany, and I also produced the video as well. Wow. We shot some in Germany, shot some in Nigeria here, and it's a song that is relevant now because it talks about it talks about encouraging people to love and appreciate one another, be there for each other, care for each other, you know, and in these times of war, and
tell me
all
about
over the whole place, you know, so. It makes a lot of sense.
It does.
You know,
so
the song, we now decided to put it out right now, and it's started trending. It's been marketed from Germany, in Europe, and then they're also doing all the promo and everything while I handle the promo. My own company handles the promo here, Pro
in
Media.
Nigeria.
Yes, but they very soon they are going to come in with the entire team for us to set up the Powersonic Nigerian.
Can't wait.
Nigerian branch of the Powersonic Records. You know.
I mean, that's a very good way to give back. Definitely a good way to give back.
Contribute towards the growth of the industry.
Okay,
you know.
that industry, we're going to talk about that industry.
Yes.
Because there's so much, I mean, the influx of new sound, alternative sound, all of that, yeah. I'm going to open up the phone lines, 0700 903 903 903. That is my phone line. Hit me up and ask him questions, you know. Ask him, why is it that this sound, why is it that, you know what? Because you don't get to see, or you don't get to meet people that have been in the industry like that long. Like, you need to ask questions, because it looks like, oh, Afrobeat is a new currency. Everybody wants to jump on an Afrobeat sound. Chris Brown is doing his thing. Everybody just wants to be on Afrobeat. What is it about this Afrobeat that makes people love it? Okay. All right. You can also send me a WhatsApp message. Yeah, you can send me. I know this person doesn't want to give up. Send me a WhatsApp message, 0700 903 9039. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. What's the name and where are you calling me from?
This is Aisha from Ejigbo.
Aisha from?
Ejigbo.
Aisha from Ejigbo. How is Aisha doing this afternoon?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. We've got Alex O with us in the studio. Do you want to say hi?
Huh?
We have Alex O with us in the studio. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay, please go on.
I want to say hi to my best friend out there. For I want to wish you to have a very lovely day.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for that one, though.
All
Okay,
right,
keep
and
listening. You too. Have a great day. Okay, I was going to ask about what you think about the industry now. Yeah. So we have everybody trying to jump on Afrobeats. Yeah. We even, I mean, Thames, a few months back, she got recognized as Best International Act, and we loved it. Burna Boy, big shout out to Burna Boy, doing big stuff. Yeah. We have a long list of them, but it kind of looks like they are doing a lot to get the attention, like with Afrobeat. Like, I'm talking about the international scene, yeah? And if we don't preserve it well enough, we will kind of lose the true essence of Afrobeat. Like, you know how you don't really know something, but you feel like, oh, everybody's trying to jump on it, like, until they keep grabbing, and then it's like, what is left? We forget the true essence.
Okay, I look at it from the point of view of what music is.
Okay.
If you remember, there was a time it was all reggae from the Jamaicans.
Yeah.
And everybody jumped onto it. Both Jamaicans and non-Jamaicans, Americans, Africans, everybody was doing. Lucky Dube was doing from South Africa. And then at a certain time, it was more of the South American, the Ricky Martin and all that whole. And then at some point, you have the rap, Snoop Doggy, you understand?
Take me back.
You know, so you can't really control where the music travels.
Yeah.
And before our time, before we came into the scene, it was more of the high life music. That was being played with high life came from more or less from Ghana, and the Nigerians took over and then made it,
we always know how to own something.
So you can't really control. What matters is how you put to good use, whatever it is that you're learning from any particular culture. You understand? So the Afrobeat, let it roll. It's our time now. Let everybody, whoever wants to play. The Americans they want to collaborate with our artists. It's our time right now, and it's one of those favors and blessings that come from God. So we must, make good use of it. And these guys are doing their very best. They are stretching. They are pushing the boundaries.
True.
And I clap for them. I will not lie to you. They're doing a great job.
I'm very sure he's listening and he's like, oh my God, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yes, because during our time, these are things we tried to do. It was not possible for us.
But what do you think? Do you think that it's more seamless now, or it was more
seamless? Yes, it's a lot easier now. It's a lot easier because during our time, we had only 4 or 5 record companies. And how many people could they give opportunities to? Not many, and we were a whole lot. So right now, all you need to do is somebody makes a beat. Although I try to advise them to work hard, get to learn, and be as experienced as possible, that when you make that hit, what's more important is how long you stay making hits. Not just one song and you blow off and you understand. So I try to advise them, So during our time, you had to work hard. You needed to, even before the record company takes your materials, it has to go through the artist and repertoire department. They will listen and check whether your songs are good enough or not good. And okay, we can do this. We can't sell this. Go and change this. It was more difficult. But now it was more difficult then. But right now, you put your beat, somebody puts a beat, and then you come and on top of it, and then yes, the social media is there. You put you go and speak to your uncle, and he drops some money. You shoot a fantastic video.
Those uncles never drop money. Maybe uncles in your time, not in our time.
No, now they do. They're the ones who are doing it. During our time, you have to go through the record labels, record companies, But now they just put it out there. Yeah, it's a whole lot easier. And then of course the other important point is technology has made it even more easier for them to be able to produce good quality music.
Thank you so much for that one. I've learned. I think that maybe I will go into music. Maybe much later, Sha. But
we'll be here to advise you and
Thank
direct
you so much for stopping by.
My pleasure.
I feel so honored to be able to do this with you, and I'm definitely going to slam more of your songs.
And I thank you guys for making it possible for me to be here.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
It is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. There's so much. I've got another guest with me. He's going to be talking about his music. He's one of the Gen Zs. So you want to listen and hear these Gen Zs, Do not go anywhere. It is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. This one, DJ Maya is going to take it away. He's going to do what he knows how to do best. He's going to make you put on your dancing shoes. Even if you don't have dancing shoes, your dancing leg is going to move. Do not go anywhere. My name is The Lady Kafo.